I don't know how you could have done that when I don't, you know, I don't even know what that refers to be honest with it. Yeah, oh, well, you can have a good day, all right? You have a great day. Is that Ice? Hey, Ice. If that's you, what's going on? Hold on, this big thing. Mm-hmm. I got an idea of who you might be, but I don't really care. Anyways, moving on. So, guys, let's see. Am I blocked already on an account? No, you're not blocked, Ice. Promise you're not blocked. Let me give you. You know, I'm curious. Hold on. Yes, correct. First comment. This is day one of the new format. Yeah, I know. I'm not really wanting to talk or bring them up, but I will say one thing. The stuff yesterday on Butch's, oh, not Butch. What am I saying? Books is panel, and the attempting to get me thrown off and all that. That was funny. Now you got to admit that was funny. All right, that's not really going into dumb stuff or acknowledging things maybe someone wants acknowledged. That's just bringing up the idea. Oh, and he told him to shut up. I don't know if y'all remember that, but at one point, Brooks was not so much taking up for me, but just making it clear, like, oh, I've got permission to be here. He wanted me here, and all of a sudden you hear, shut up, blah, 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 shut up. Hey, fuck you, hillbilly. Book's fucking, I'm not hillbilly, folks. What I mean, I will ask this, because this wouldn't be something wanting attention on. Ice, do you know what the situation, and I'm asking you because usually you catch that stuff. I didn't. What is the basis of why Hillbilly is not part of the team anymore? Well, you shouldn't let that make you mad. Number one, what the fuck does that opinion or thing being said mean matter to you? Number two, what does it matter to me? And number three, what's the basis for it? I mean, it's not like I've ever turned on the webcam accidentally and you guys have seen me in a fucking costume or something. It's not like you found me with my actual name in a place that advocates for it or is trying to normalize like that one crap they did at a school district or school where they put a fucking litter box in the damn bathroom for individuals who wanted to think they were cats for crying out loud. I'm not fucking joking. They actually did that one place. They fucking put a litter box in there. Can you imagine coming in the bathroom during between classes and seeing somebody that is sitting there pretending to squat and use, or actually squat and really be using the litter box? Holy fuck! He kept on saying my name or two chicken shit to speak about me, so he got kicked out for making them look weak. Making them look weak. Well, let me ask you this: why do you think I got voicemail, or not voicemail, emails from we'll refer to the person as Get Down Boogie. Oh, Get Down Boogie, the one that you got a video of, an old video up there getting down and boogieing, just getting down on the floor, really dancing, boogie, 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 boogie netta. Ask him Do I want to do the weather report since the spot's open? In other words, what dude that just got kicked off you mentioned used to do. I sat there and read that and I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was in books and I was reading the chat and I was like, I saw the earliest chat where it was like, "I heard you and Square made up." Let's make something clear one more fucking time. Just because I am polite and friendly, I don't give a fuck if I even acknowledge I done something wrong or apologize something. That's not me wanting to make up and be their buddy. I don't have any buddies on here. How many times do you need me to reiterate and acknowledge that? That I don't care to acknowledge because that's personal. That's my personal choice. That's part of my personal growth. I'm not Iceman's buddy. I'm not Books' buddy. I'm not Pitbull's buddy. I'm not anybody's. So I just don't understand how. Oh, I was on the panel speaking all right with Books. So, hey, what do you know? Let's try to segue and get this person on a show in which we've just completely dogged him though. And I gave my answer in the chat, and they started going, "Damn, that's all. That's all you had to say." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Oh, you're getting mad, ain't you?" Yeah, we're just gonna ignore you. You're not gonna be blocked though, but we're gonna ignore you because nobody done that. I love how now moving on. They called on for doxing, harassment, and cyber stalking. Yeah, I've tried to report that stuff when it first happened to me. Hell, way before. I wouldn't say. The first time I heard long ago, and from one of them that once your stuff's out there, or if it's out there publicly, you can't actually be doxxed. Now, I'm not fucking bullshitting. That's word for word what I heard. Now, could it have been bullshit? Could that have been them just saying that? Sure. I guess in that case, it could be wrong. I'm not 100%. Let's go with it's right, though. All right. So, all the other times where, you know, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I don't even need to explain that even further for you to get what I'm talking about. Anyways, back to the Gotcha Man video. So, yeah, the Illuminati was founded in 1776. It wasn't founded, I don't believe, if I'm remembering everything correctly from what I've gathered, it wasn't founded as a so-called, freaking world domination group in 1776 or nothing. It was founded to be more of an enlightenment, promoting, because at that time you had a lot of different groups, movements of thought that were for more free expression and exchangement and talking about ideas that normally years before that, some places might have got you burnt at the stake or labeled a witch and shit like that. So that's what that was all about originally. Uh, and like I said again, it was founded in Bavaria, not America. And the man that was spearheading that at the time, his name was Adam Weishaupt. There's fucking literally History Channel videos on it, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so the fact that Gotcha Man, as well as Ryan, and then I even saw a comment of somebody saying that it's not real, none of them acknowledged or brought that fact up. I was like, God dang, I don't think any of these people done any research on the so called Illuminati. Not at all. None. I mean, because otherwise, how are you going to ignore that very, maybe seem small to some people, insignificant, but to me, it's not small. If you're talking about the fucking Illuminati, you can say that what people's idea and stuff today is wrong, but how are you going to not acknowledge the very fact that, oh, by the way, an organization under with this name, founded back in the same year our country was founded in Bavaria, was founded, and the guy that was ahead of it at the time, whose name was Adam Weishaupt. I mean, if you ask me, that made them all look kind of ignorant. Not just Ryan, but fucking Gotcha, and especially the person's comment that said it's never been a real thing. You know. Now, if they were just speaking in terms of what people's idea and so-called what that people think it is today, no, I'm not even going to excuse that because I mean, you can't say that something with that name never existed when it actually fucking did. I mean, it'd be a little bit more clear than that if that was his point. All right, guys. I've got a few of them. I'm not reading that. Can't hear the video. How can I hear the video? You doxed yourself. They doxed my family. Hey, Charlie. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I said what the rules were. I know I never posted the paper. That's my fault. I'll do it this morning. 24 hours is the timeout that you've just been put under, person. Let's see who else. Now, is this even the real Charlie D? Let me see. Not exactly sure. If that is you, Charlie D, I'm gonna, because maybe you didn't catch any of this stuff yesterday, I'm gonna make this clear to you. Don't, wait, no, that can't be you. 20 subscribers. I'm gonna have to open my computer up. Can't fucking, I don't know why. I guess YouTube's changed it, which is stupid. Oh, I know why now. It's because I'm live streaming mobile. That's why that option isn't there. Yeah, give me just a second. Saying you got arrested. Make sure you guys do not go into stupid stuff that I have made it very clear not to. Bringing up the thing of books yesterday, you could say whatever. No, that's breaking it. What happened? I don't think it is. I'm not gonna get into a big long diatribe about how it is or isn't on that either. But yeah, and if I messed up there technically, well, that's my first one. I only got two left, so. But I'll reflect on that later. All right, let's see. Now I can look at it. Uh, Charlie, why would you need to use your backup though? It doesn't matter if you got struck. That wouldn't keep you from being able to chat in the comments. That would just only keep you from being able to post or go live. Yeah, no offense, but you're bringing stuff up. Uh, I don't know why either you said it the first time that you can't hear the video. Like, what video can you not fucking hear? I'm clearly speaking. There is no other video playing, so it is the real one. Has he been talking about himself? All right, look, I'll freaking hold on. Let me reverse that. But don't be bringing up stuff to do with, even if it's personal, or stuff to do with crap that they want you to bring up, talk about, period, or stuff they say about me or anyone else. Because I don't. If you need to, go read my community post from yesterday. If you want to take my life, you can. Iceman, Iceman. Now you're saying he doesn't have a backup. Okay, no, that's not. Uh, Now I can talk. You're saying that Ruski. Where did that happen at? Where did Ruski threaten that at? I can't really wrap my head on why Ruski would threaten that. Do that. I don't even. I'm not even sure or was aware that Ruski and Mr. Ice interacted or fought. What have you? Ah, damn, it's too early. Fucking yawning. I got on right now though, because like I said, I seen that Gotcha Man thing and I clicked on it and I was like, all right, let's talk about this for a second. Let me look this up so I can read this word for word in case I got any of the information wrong earlier on recollection. The Illuminati was an 18th century Bavarian secret society. It's become the subject of numerous modern conspiracy theories alleging a powerful, shady organization that controls world affairs. It was founded May 1st, 1776, like I told y'all, in Ingolstadt, Germany. Founder Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law, established the society to oppose religious influence on state power. Its members initially called themselves the Perfectibilists. The society promoted enlightenment. Looks like I was correct there too. Such as reason, liberty, and secularism over superstition and religious dogma. Weishaupt envisioned a global collective of enlightened individuals who would create a new system of morality and virtue. It had a hierarchical structure with initiation rituals based on Freemasonry. I don't know about how correct that is. Weishaupt recruited many influential intellectuals and politicians, and the group grew to include over 2,000 members across Europe at its peak. Suppression. The group was seen as a threat to the state. The Bavarian government banned all secret societies, including the Illuminati, in 1785. Weishaupt was exiled, and documents were seized and published. After 1787, the Bavarian Illuminati ceased to exist in any meaningful way. The demise of the Bavarian Illuminati did not end the public's fascination. Immediately, conspiracy theories emerged claiming the group survived underground and was responsible for historical events. This fictitious narrative has evolved and precipitated in modern times. First prominent theories of conspiracy emerged in the late 1790s. French Jesuit preacher Augustin Barruel claimed the Illuminati and Freemasons instigated the French Revolution, and his work helped ignite public fear. Over the centuries, the idea of a secret world controlling cabal grew to encompass other major events, including the assassination of U.S. President John F. Kennedy. There was some conspiracy going on there, whether it involved the Illuminati or freaking aliens or whatever else, or freaking, what's his name? Lyndon Johnson's family that was involved in war manufacture and stuff. I don't know, but all those different things are out there. So that's just a little tidbit of information about the, that group that, freaking, whatchamacallit, oh, Gotcha Man was covering, that Ryan spoke of, that apparently nobody realizes when it was formed, why it was originally formed, what its purpose of why it was originally formed, and all the other stuff I just read. Yeah. And let me make this clear: I'm not saying that it exists today, for sure. No, and obviously, if it did, I don't think it would be existing in the same way as it maybe once did. I guess it's possible that if anything or what have you existed today, they might pay credence to the fact of the original founding ideas of it. Not wanting to be ruled by superstition and have states controlled by religion. Matter of fact, our country was the first country to separate religion from state. So, Books, when he recently called you a PDF on his community post. So, okay, well, if he did, like I said, not associating with him, just went over there and talked pretty much. But if he's doing that, then I won't, it's not like I plan to be jumping over there every chance I get. And if that's the case, which I don't obviously look at that stuff, I guess I won't make that mistake or go back over there. Excuse me. Your account got hit for circumvention. Well, sorry about your luck. I don't know why. Probably because people reporting you because they don't want you in here. They're hoping, I guess the current the current little thing that's going on being done is, um, interfere with anybody that's, not trying to tempt or what have you. Well, that account that just said that about circumvention was made July 31st, 2025. Let me look at the account that I had wrenched. Yeah, okay, so I take that back. I believe you because I just went to it. Terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of service. Good Lord. They really don't want you in here, do they? Yeah, well, I'm not going to repeat or read that out loud, but if that's the case, what you just said, they're going to end up realizing that they are, um, if that's what, that's going to be a waste of time. That's all I can say. And I don't know why anybody would think that that last person you mentioned would be influential to me, or you like, I don't. That I'm a little perplexed on because they couldn't they could not get or hold my attention in a meaningful way, I mean, even if they were literally, honestly screaming uh, that there's a fire going on somewhere, like I'd probably end up losing my life because I'm not gonna, I wouldn't be entertaining them saying anything like that. Uh, I guess point is I'll make a few of these points and move on. I, I'm not saying that Gotcha Man's not ever, you know, witty or funny or any of that stuff, but I thought some of the stuff he made comments about was kind of hypocritical. Like at one point, he said something about Triple T, which I don't pay attention to or watch enough to even know what the fuck is even going on over there. So I'm not even gonna attempt to pretend like I do. But I'll put it to you like this: he's got no standing saying, "Oh, I wouldn't even make fun of somebody like that." Dude, all you do is make fun of folks. Like, what are you talking about? You think just because, oh, you don't make fun of uh, a certain person in particular or what have you, that, I don't know, makes you holier than thou? Whatever. Like I said, don't think of him as an evil guy. Just kind of, it's a funny time we're in where Dagburn is not obsessed on Ryan or constantly speaking about Ryan, but this other guy is. That's that's my main point. And besides the stuff I've already talked about concerning the subject of discussion that Ryan was mainly speaking on, anything else I can think of? Yeah, apologies to anybody that might have thought, this is going to be a long live or whatever. It's not. Hey, Tina Mosho, how are you doing? Good morning. Good to see you over here. Happened on Harlow's last night. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you're correct on that. Ice. Neither about anything at all recently. You know, or get the fact that what's his face caused them to come last time and be involved currently. I didn't say and do what they do. What can you do? I know what you can do. You can, what's that word? Oh, yeah. Put it off to the side, ignore. And maybe old Snagglepuss, you get fucking a break. You get lucky. Maybe somewhere down the chain, as it travels, they decide to not pursue it. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? That's not my concern. It's not about revenge. Like I said, this dude, Snaggy, called me again. I didn't answer, obviously. Probably was on Do Not Disturb. He left another voicemail. I'm going to send that to them as well because I think it's very indicative of him essentially trying to gain sympathy because he's like, "You're right, Square, when you had said we've never done anything to one another. I've never been involved in that stuff against you. They're supposed to call you," he said, "the police here, and let you know that it's been all cleared up. Somebody leaked my number. My number got leaked in Discord." Dude, do I look like somebody you can just gaslit one thing after another? You can't spoof your fucking voice. Alright? You can't speak naturally to police or dispatch and sound natural by, even if they took a clip of you speaking different things and put it all together or made AI, there's going to be a delay. It's not going to sound right. Maybe it would fool the dispatcher. Once you get routed to the officers or what have you, or they play it back and listen to it again and again, it's not going to sound right. Like, also, why would it be the same fucking number that you called me on? So they're spoofing you when they call me too. So you're not even talking to me, right? I'm speaking to a fake Snaggy, y'all. Give me a fucking break. Bluetooth is on. You know what? Fuck it. Here, I said I wasn't, but I think this will be funny and some people will get a kick out of it. So I'm going to do it. It's not relevant to that night's event, so it wouldn't be sharing stuff that if it is kept to be pursued. So yeah, I could do that. You've reached the free limit. Oh, you want me to pay for StreamYard? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this thing called make another account. Yeah. That way you can piss off Fucking hell, man. Wanting me to pay for a fucking StreamYard because I've went over the free limit. I don't think it used to be like that. I think it used to be, you couldn't get rid of the watermark and you couldn't store streams and do certain stuff, but I don't think it ever used to have a limit on how many times you could stream. Maybe it did. No, you don't need fucking payment details. Here, take this card that's fucking locked up. You won't be able to use it. Your postal code is incomplete. No, the fuck it's not. Oh, I get a free trial. Yay. Don't worry, we'll remind you about your trial. I don't care. When you try to take the money out of it, you're going to be denied if I don't cancel it before it's... That's how I run my card. It's always locked up unless I'm going to use it. You might say, well, how do you have subscriptions and stuff? I don't. I don't use the subscriptions on that card. Don't y'all get tired of that subscription shit? Everything is a fucking subscription nowadays. So much so they got fucking apps that's supposed to help you manage your subscriptions better because there's so fucking many. Netflix, YouTube, web, your web hosting or what have you. What else? Fucking Brownie's Collar. PlayStation Plus. Oh, dude, I need some assistance if anybody knows about this. So, my PlayStation, working fine, all of a sudden, I took it over to somebody's house to show them a game. I brought it back, and when I plugged it up at first, it said, it wasn't turned off properly. It was trying to scan the storage, and it got up to 30%, and it just stayed there. Usually, that thing goes all the way up to 100% very quickly. So I unplugged it, tried it again, unplugged it, it kept getting stuck. Well, so I shut it down normally to try to see if I can circumvent it. And when I tried to turn it on, now it's saying cannot connect to system storage. Now, this thing hasn't been dropped. Nobody stepped on it. But my idea is something, the hard drive must have lost connection. Either the connection's not 100% or something is up with the hard drive inside to where it's not able to be accessed fully. Which is a fucking bitch because I have no idea how to... Oh my god. Does anybody have any idea? Well, I probably have to fucking use the internet. That's a bitch. I'm probably just about to get a PS5, and because I can get one with Klarna and pay it off over time, and I might as well. If the issue persists, okay, try booting into safe mode and selecting rebuild database to resolve file system errors. If the issue persists, the hard drive may be faulty or connection is loose. requiring you to safely power off, remove, securely reseat the hard drive. If it still fails, you'll need to replace the hard drive or as a last resort. Initialize safe mode. Erase all data so a backup is crucial. Yeah, fuck that. That ain't happening. I ain't gonna reset everything. Well, I should have a backup though. If it's the fucking file system and not the connection being the issue, how are you gonna back up something when it can't even fucking access the regular storage? It seems a little counterintuitive. Completely power down. Hold power button for 7 seconds to enter safe mode. I didn't even know it had a safe mode. Yeah, that pisses me off. I may have said this to some people already, but seriously, because I couldn't help but check it out again yesterday. If you haven't seen, um, or if you haven't seen it for a long time, how about that? Schindler's List, go watch it. Seriously, go watch it. I cry every fucking time I watch that movie. Mainly at the part at the end where he's leaving and they, well, yeah, I don't need to spoil that. Sorry. Apologies. At least I cut myself off though. Oh, dude, this was interesting. So the guy that plays the character Stern, Ben Kingsley, and he plays in a lot of. He's also the father, Otto Frank, in the Anne Frank movie. Apparently, while they were over there fucking filming, there was people being anti-Semitic actively uh, to one of the cast members who was legit Israeli. And you know what ended up happening? Ben got pissed off and told the dude that he's gonna fucking strangle him, and somebody had to hold him back because I mean it really pissed him off that like here we are making a movie about a fucking tragedy like this, and you want to be like that? Like I thought that was crazy. I would have never expected that. I read about it randomly. All right, why the fuck isn't this working? One moment, guys. No, I'm gonna check out the Ruski thing as well. Excuse me, you guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to figure something out. I guess I can just do that instead of fucking around. Good lord, that dude had a freaking Draco and a couple of stuff in his vehicle. Where is it? AI image of what's his name? Somebody locally I made an AI image of. They got a kick out of that. I don't fucking get it. Where the fuck is it? Getting warmer. I really need to freaking uh, get this crap organized. Dude, I had no idea that Andrew Jackson had a fucking parrot that apparently would cuss and crap. That's funny. Oh God, no, we don't want to fucking see something of Scientology. I'm just thinking, oh, why didn't I think of that? Just go here and just fucking save it again. Should be on my. I don't fucking know. Finally. Should have done that 2, 3, 4 minutes ago. Alright, guys. Y'all switch over to the other stream. I'll play you this thing.
The snag, you gotta know that I never had issues with you, nor did I ever want to cause you problems. I just hope you understand what happened. Joe Barron told me that a number was spoofed the same night, brother. Spoofed in like a Discord, and
Bullshit.
people got my number, and swear, I'm sorry you've been beat up and abused and people fucking with you, homie, but that has never come from me. And they're doing it to me because I have a case. I don't know if you know about it, but I do have a case. Swear I never wish you any ill will.
Oh, you're right. You do have a case. Yeah. A lot more people are aware of it too.
I hope you listen to my messages. I think this might be the second message I left you, but for some reason.
Shit. God dang it. Phone wasn't plugged up while I was asleep and it just died. You guys are gonna have to bear with me again for a moment. Say it again. It's not about revenge, but somebody has to be held accountable. So that way, perhaps the next person won't be dumb enough to do some shit like this. And you're the one that made yourself become on the radar of that being you, Snaggy. It's completely 100% your doing. Where the hell is... shit. Ugh. All right. Good morning. Is that Andrea? I believe it is. Have to wait for that to get charged up before you can turn it on. Oh yeah, while we wait, check out something that apparently somebody's speaking on that they don't know shit about. And I'm talking about Charles Schumer.
I just got into Dallas from a road trip. And clearly everybody at this point has probably heard about the shooting that happened in Dallas. And I came across this video, somebody sent this to me, of Chuck Schumer, and he said this.
Violence is just terrible. Everybody, right, left, center, I don't care what your politics are, has to speak out strongly against it. But look, I think, and I don't know what's happened here, and I don't know about the guns, but we need better laws on guns. I mean, we got something done a few years ago.
But it's just whoa.
And we have to do more.
Yeah,
I'm the author of the Brady Law, the assault weapons ban.
We have, number one, again, an assault weapon isn't an assault weapon until somebody takes a weapon and assaults somebody with it. That's number one. Number two, we already got plenty of laws. And what have they shown us? That they don't do shit. Because criminals don't fucking follow laws. Newsflash. I don't know what's so hard to get about that. Criminals don't follow laws. Fuck.
And it's become almost every day one of these things happen.
Okay, so now I want you to think about how anti-gun you have to be, anti-Second Amendment you have to be, how rabidly anti-Second Amendment you have to be to say this. I don't know what happened. I don't know what gun was used. I don't know anything about guns. And then in the very next breath, we need to do something about guns? Do you know how absolutely buffoonish that is? Like, do you know how cartoonishly stupid that sounds? You're literally admitting you don't know anything about the subject matter, but your solution is do something about the subject matter you know nothing about. That's your pitch. That's the plan. And the thing is, you're not new to this. You're not some young spring chicken. We've been having this conversation for decades, Chuck. The facts are there. The data is there. And it's already known that the vast majority of these shootings aren't even done with the so-called assault weapon. They're done with handguns. So what's next, Schumer? You gonna ban handguns too? And then there's the bigger issue. There are over 400 million guns in this country. What do you think is going to happen if you just stroke a pen and ban them all? You think the guns disappear? You think law-abiding people are just
They gonna have to come and get them.
gonna turn them in? You think criminals are gonna show up and stand in line and line up at a police station and hand theirs over too? Or are you a fool? All you do is guarantee the people you don't want to have guns are the only ones with. If we let politicians tell us that we don't need the very guns that make that possible. It's not even just about America as a whole. You can't protect America if you can't protect your home. You can't protect America if you can't protect yourself walking down the street. You can't protect America if you can't stand up to a tyrannical government because you don't have the guns to do it. If I don't have what I need to protect the things I cherish most, my home, my family, my life, then how am I supposed to protect this country at all? Protecting America means nothing if I can't protect my own damn home, because protecting America means nothing if I can't protect myself. And as I move through this country, if I can't protect myself, me being here means nothing. Me being American means nothing. That's why I make hats like this, because it's a reminder. If you can't protect yourself, if you can't protect your family, and if you can't protect anybody else's family, you can't protect this country, because we clearly cannot depend on politicians to protect us, because they've shown that time and time and time again. And unfortunately, it's only one side of the political parties that are constantly trying to restrict our Second Amendment rights. Every Democrat politician sounds the same. We need to do something about guns. What the hell does that even mean? That could mean literally anything. It could mean handing out more guns, but we all know it means restricting them. That's the only thing they ever push, restrictions. Never nuance, never reality, just restrictions. The irony, the shootings they leverage don't even fall under the bans they're proposing. Charlie Kirk's killer used a bolt-action rifle. Guess what? That wouldn't be banned under your so-called assault weapon ban. And to make matters potentially worse, this Dallas ICE shooter, he left behind stripper clip ammo. The
Stripper clip. Not many people use stripper clips.
gun he used probably wouldn't be banned either. So you're exploiting shootings that your own laws wouldn't even cover. You just make yourself look like a buffoon, Chuck. And here's what you don't understand. We don't defend the Second Amendment because guns are fun or sexy. That's just byproducts. We defend it because we know you can't protect us. You admit you don't even understand the issue. We live with the threats, home invasions, carjackings, armed robberies, street violence. You don't live that life, Chuck. You've got armed guards to protect you 24/7 if you want them.
Yeah, I want these people to start freaking getting rid of their armed security if they're so anti-Second Amendment.
Don't. So unless you're volunteering to walk around with me 24/7 with an AK-416 and a 2011 strapped on your hip to protect me from any threat to my life, I call bullshit and miss me with all do something nonsense. We don't want people to die. Nobody does, not from either side. But we're not giving up our rights so you can feel like you did something and then put us in more danger. Because the reality is simple. Your laws don't keep us safe. They make us less safe. They make us more vulnerable. And the only people who benefit are the criminals and you, the politicians.
Yep. We'll take a little interlude with a music break.
You that boy? Leave my little pits alone. Hey, it's my booty. It's my booty. It's my booty. Leave my butt alone. Yeah, there's your booty hole. There's your booty hole. There's your booty hole. Ooh, booty hole. Booty hole, booty hole, booty hole. Booty hole, booty hole, booty hole. Booty hole, booty hole. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Booty hole is mine. That butthole is mine, boy. My butthole. My butthole. Mine. It's mine. Arr. Arr. Give me that butt. Give me that butt. Arr. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Arr. I'm gonna get you. Arr.
Possibility of parole. And because
Give
James
me a hug.
did decide to cooperate
Squeeze.
in this investigation, he was allowed
Yeah,
to plead
squeeze.
guilty to a
Squeeze.
murder charge instead of capital murder, and he was sentenced to 25 years.
Squeeze.
I was glad
I
we were
love
able
you.
to hold the individuals responsible,
I love
accountable for
you.
what they did.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you, and you know it's true. Yes, I do. He like, boy. He like, give me a ball. Give me a ball. Give me a ball.
But yeah, she gotta turn sideways to get through the motherfucking doorway, son. You best believe that.
Give me. Give me.
And they live in a trailer, so them trailers, they got even smaller doorways.
Yeah, well, I'd come on your motherfucking face, JM. I'd come on your face while you sitting there getting arrested, you piece of shit.
Milk truck, motherfucking buttermilk, motherfucking
Yeah,
truck.
you want some milk? I got some milk for you, motherfucker. Yeah. Only metaphorically speaking, of course. I would never do that. But that's how much that dude pisses me off. Now, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Guess I will. Yeah, I guess up church people do laugh at the people's pain because it's fucking up church people that's fucking doing this fucking bullshit, man. It's people that say they were fans of him or used to be. Maybe they're not now because they fucking support psychobabble.
That's the fucking type of shit that he makes he portrays.
It's okay to fucking torment somebody to fucking death. It's okay. Torment them to death. Just go ahead, torment them to death.
That they ain't done.
Tell them to grab
Like
a fucking belt and a closet.
My character. He has ruined my.
These pieces of shit, they have ruined this YouTube channel's reputation. I tried to go on the mix-up earlier. And I had so many people talking shit about me from all the shit they see from y'all's channels that I literally got blocked out the mix-up. I've done nothing but support that dude. I've never been any way in his chat. No way, whatever. All I was trying to go in there was ask if I had his permission to live stream him. Just automatically told I'm weird and fucking get out. So yeah, I am a protected class, and you can't abuse protected classes on YouTube. If you don't like it, go on another forum. Another forum that I don't have to see and other people that I'm going to be associated with and want to work with and collaborate don't have to see, and upload your disgusting male fucking videos and blowjob videos there. How about that? How about you do that? That way then only your sick fucks and people that use those platforms or whatever see them. Oh no, that'd be asking a little too much, wouldn't it? Be asking just a little bit too much. Yeah, I know. It'd be asking you to ask a little too much to be fucking decent human fucking beings, you pieces of shit. You can't go to, you guys can't be spiritually right. Nothing be doing that shit.
To a shooting scene, first thing that ATF does is we want to know the history of the gun, trace the firearm, and there's no identifying marks on that whatsoever. We do have an example here of a 3D printed revolver.
That looks like a staple.
Tell me something. If somebody defaces and is a criminal and they deface a firearm to the point you can never recover the serial number on it, are you going to be able to trace it? I'm just wondering.
Full gun. But that's an actual
It is
weapon.
an actual. Yeah.
How long does it take to make something like that?
It depends on the printer and the capabilities of the person operating the equipment. But some of these smaller switches, they can be printed in as little as 20 minutes.
Wow.
The same exact pistol.
Yeah, and they're illegal as fuck. And I got to be honest, I wouldn't fucking trust. Not that I would ever use one, anyways. Even if I had the ability to and the money to buy a legal one, one that was, tax stamped and all, if it was made with a 3D printer, no thank you. Because, no. I'd rather trust companies that make things that are made of that same material than a fucking 3D printed item. Especially a fucking hand cannon. A lot of people, it's real easy to maybe put a plus P load or something in something that's not plus P, and then you have a catastrophic failure, and you're dealing with a situation like fucking Kentucky Ballistics dealt with. I've seen a bunch of videos of people who's had a catastrophic failure or squib load, and they're lucky. This one guy, all he got was a piece of it flown and lodged in his hand. But then there's other cases I've seen where it went up pieces of and hit this guy in the face. He didn't have no glasses on. Hell, he didn't even have fucking earplugs in. In a self-defense scenario, yeah, you might not have earplugs. But in most self-defense scenarios, unless the person is a damn beast, you usually probably are just going to have to fire once. And if you fire once and take out the threat, or the person cannot move no more towards you or be a threat, you better not fire again. People have asked the question, there's videos out here that say shoot to kill or shoot to wound. And they're like, neither. It's shoot until the threat is no longer a threat towards your life. Anything further would be seen as excess, and self-defense will be thrown out as a defense that you can use if you happen to be charged.
Hunter, drop
And
the gun!
you will be charged if somebody's coming at you with a knife or starting to pull a gun out, and you get the drop on them, shoot them once, they fall down, and let's say, I don't know, their gun falls 10 feet away from them, and they're not even worried about it or trying to get it. At that point, you shouldn't be pointing at them anymore. You should have your phone out. You might still have it in your hand in case they do try to do something, but not pointed at them, and you're calling 911. if anybody saw the Kyle Rittenhouse video, he only shot at people as much as it required for them to back the fuck up and stop fucking with him. That's why he was found not guilty.
On January 16th, 2023, officers with the Racine County Police Department in Wisconsin spotted a truck registered to a wanted 24-year-old felon, Hunter Hansen, who was wanted for multiple felonies, including the attempted homicide of a law enforcement officer.
Oh, shit. If he didn't end up dying, because I haven't seen this, but if they didn't kill him, I'm very surprised.
When officers attempted to stop Hunter, he fled, racing towards Route 45, where additional units would be waiting to assist.
When them sovereign citizens in West Memphis, they got stopped by a cop, and he was by himself as a son. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's dangerous part about this is he had a son, and just as much as he believed this false bullshit, he had his son indoctrinated. This guy right here, the white shirt. That was bad indiscretion there. He should have never. He should have got them both out of the vehicle. I'm not speaking negatively about it. I'm just saying. That's why a lot of times now, you know, people try to let me go get a cigarette. Let me get it. No, nope. They don't want you reaching around in a vehicle. I didn't know another cop showed up. Oh yeah, that's right. There was two of them. Even two of them. That's bad. He's trying to keep an eye on his son. Oh shit, the door's starting to open. Right there. Shit. Damn, man. Fuck. In case the ones of you that don't know, they met their end in a Walmart parking lot. They got rammed by a police truck, and let's just say they went out in a blaze of fire. And there they go, taking off. He's still shooting right there. Looks like he's got a freaking AK. It's insane that he was able to conceal that AK. And He's got his gun pointed out. Boom! He just shot again, shot again, shot again. He just shot about 4 more times just then. Now, that's cold-blooded murder. I cannot believe that. This is the
The
father.
shootout was caught on videotape by the dashboard cam of the cruiser. His cruiser. What did that show?
It told me by watching that 16-year-old boy that had that AK-47 that he was cold but calculating, and he handled that weapon like a military person would. He was well trained. Didn't have a stock on it. It had a pistol grip, but he shot with deadly accuracy. And he opened fire on Bill, then he turned his fire on to Brandon. Brandon was returning fire. And there's just not much you can do with a 40 caliber weapon.
One of them was his son.
Through the windows for weapon. He's no match for an AK-47. Brandon shot 3 times through the windows and through the tail light, trying to strike the subject with the AK-47. He then moves in front of his police car and takes cover. The AK-47 goes through the car.
Damn.
The bullets are going through it. There's some bullets that hit the hood of the car that Brandon was taking cover behind and ricocheted. And it was a ricochet that caused Brandon's death.
Oh my God.
Hit him in the head. So he didn't stand a chance, your son. A handgun versus an AK-47.
Absolutely no match for an AK-47.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, this is what the truck looked like that rammed him.
Who could forget this case? The high-profile murder of 2 West Memphis police officers killed 8 years ago by self-described sovereign citizens. And it's back in the national spotlight tonight. The truck highlighting the heroic act by a state game and fishing officer is now on display at the National Law Enforcement Museum in Washington, D.C. In 2010, Officer Michael Neal drove 50 miles an hour right into the van driven by suspects Jerry and Joe Kane. After they gunned down the officers during a traffic stop, the Kanes were killed during a shootout in the city's Walmart parking lot. They considered themselves sovereign citizens with a history of filing bogus liens against police, prosecutors, judges, or anyone who crossed their path.
You look at that van. Man, I bet you they look sort of like Bonnie and Clyde did when they got ambushed.
Ever since the shooting, the gaming officer and former chief of police, who is also the father of one of the killed officers, have dedicated their lives to protecting police officers against sovereign citizens.
Damn. That's
I tried to, but every time I go past it, I come up at least once a week. I tried to, but every time I go past it, I'll just kind of hit the horn twice. It's just a little thing I do. Let him know I'm thinking about him, but I do come visit with him and spend some time out there, and it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's a beautiful little cemetery. It's a hard story to tell. It's an important message, as I said, and the only way that I can do this is the support I get from the officers that attend the training. They keep in touch with me. They contact me. They say that this training saved my life, and that's what it's about. How many of you had an encounter with a sovereign? A few. Okay. How many have not heard of sovereigns before? Never heard anything about them? Since 2011, of August 2011, I retired from West Memphis Police Department as their chief, and I've gone full-time into educating law enforcement around the country on the dangers of sovereign extremists. Hate law enforcement. We are their enemy, and you have to understand that. A sovereign basically is someone that is against our government, someone that does not believe in paying taxes. They don't think law enforcement has any authority over them. They don't believe in our court system. and they're basically they would be close to anarchists. They don't want any leaders. They don't want anyone over them but God. So they're totally anti-God.
I think it's a kind of a stretch to even think they want God over them. And while I sometimes, a lot of the stuff and things they highlight, other people and myself, you know, they're legitimate things, but at the same time, you may not agree with the IRS or the income tax law, but you don't not follow it or think that you have, you know, the lawful ability to not follow it.
Government, and some of them, not all, are just a serious threat to law enforcement.
Please hurry. Oh my God! Oh shit! We called the dead. The other was in the ditch. They're both dead now. They killed both cops. They shot one. He fell in the ditch. The other one ran behind the car, and they shot him in the hand. All right, where's the suspect now? They just left in a white caravan. They went right up the exit. That guy had an automatic weapon.
It was May the 20th, 2010. I was a police chief in West Memphis. We had an interstate interdiction unit working Interstate 40 for drugs and criminal activity. That day about 11:30, Officer Bill Evans, that was on the interstate unit, stopped a white Dodge van driven by Jerry Kane and a passenger, his son, 16-year-old son, Joe Kane.
A fucking pastor and son. Well, that's a hell of a pastor that raised a hell of a son going around carrying an AK-47 using it against police.
Then a short time later, Brandon, my son, arrives on the scene as a sergeant. He looks at the paperwork. He has no idea what he's looking at. The video shows that on the dash cam video. He gets the paperwork. He's looking at it. That is a distraction used by sovereigns to distract law enforcement from their traffic stop. And effectively what they're doing is sovereigns are taking over the traffic stop away from the police officer. So Brandon's standing there now looking at it. Bill has Jerry Kane off to the side. The kid, 16-year-old kid in the car, gives a signal to his dad. He pushes Bill Evans. He loses his balance. The door opens on the car, on the van, and Brandon turns his head to see what happened to his partner. And when the door opened and Brandon turns his head, the exact same sequence of frame on the video, the kid gets out with an AK-47 and shoots and kills both officers. Brandon took 14 rounds.
Good God.
Bill took 11 rounds through his vest.
God. They absolutely.
I was on the scene
he
shortly.
Absolutely meant to
my
kill
wife
them.
had just had open heart surgery. She's out of the hospital just for a few days. We were coming to Missouri to where we have a home. And we got on the interstate and a call comes out over my radio, officers down. I was within a mile of where it happened. We pull up, tell my wife to stay in the car. And I get out and I see an officer lying in the ditch down below where the police cars are. It was Officer Evans. I look back up the hill and I see one of my sergeants standing there beside the two police cars. I go up.
And seeing the son.
And the sergeant stops me and says, "Chief, please don't go around there." I pushed him aside. I went around the corner of the car and I see Brandon lying there on his back. I'm looking down at him. The back of his head had been shot off. He was covered in blood. And he was lying in all these shell casings. I remember seeing all these shell casings there that he was in. I said, what? And I couldn't figure out what was going on. He had his left hand over on his heart and his right hand was extended out like this, and his 40 caliber Glock was clutched in his right hand. And I was standing over him trying to sort my thoughts together about what was happening. It was just like so surreal, like a nightmare. That day, that instant that I was standing over Brandon, I lost the passion I had to be in law enforcement. I've been to every state but Hawaii and Alaska. And I've given it hundreds of times. But you need to be as prepared as you can be. We can't bring Brendan and Bill back. They're gone forever. But we can do something for you, and particularly for your families, to keep you alive so they don't suffer like we're suffering every second of every single day. It never goes away. Your life changes forever. I show this right here on the last one of the last slides. Then I show the funeral. I said, this is to show you how that when you go to work, you might not come home. I hope that they see this really and has a visual impact on them that, we need to be careful. Here's 2 experienced officers killed by one 16-year-old kid. And when they see this, and I think it registers to them when they see it, that, this is real. This is real stuff.
All right, I guess I'm gonna get back to playing this voicemail now. Let it play in full, and then I'm gonna sign off and see all the rest of y'all some other time. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I don't think I heard the day, but probably the following day or very soon after it happened. There it is. Here we go.
Hey, Swizzy, it's Maggie. You gotta know that I never had issues with you, nor did I ever want to cause you problems. I just hope you understand what happened. Joe Barron told me that my number was spoofed the same night, brother.
Can we get a confirmation from Joe Barron if what he's saying at all happened? I mean, of course, only if Joe Barron's going to be honest. Hold on a second.
Spoofed in like Discord, and some people got my number, and swear, I'm sorry you've been beat up and abused and people fucking with you, homie, but that has never come from me. And they're doing it to me because I have a case. I don't know if you know about it, but I do have a case. Swear I never wish you any ill will, brother. I hope you listen to my messages. Things might be the second message I left you, but for some reason you still want to go live and just run your fucking dump sucker. Like, I don't get it, sir. I didn't do that to you. Even your police realize it. Give me a break, bro. I'm not something to talk about. I'm not that interesting, homie. Please give me a break. I swear I have ever. I've never even in my life thought about fucking with you. If anything, I just kind of watched you from afar and didn't want to be involved. For Christ's sake, man, you can't realize it. You're just gonna have to deal with the truth, sir. I really wish you would denounce it. I don't care. You don't have to be like, oh, Smaggy really didn't do this. I don't give a rat's ass. But I just want you to know I have no desire to mess with, swear, or even be involved with anything. You please understand that, sir. And I just want to treat you like a human being because that's what you are. And I really, really wish.
I'm a human being? Damn, I had no idea, man. I thought I was a freaking, what do you call it? I thought I was fucking a RoboCop or a cyborg. Huh, that's news to me. I'm a human being and he just wants to treat me like one.
You really wish you'd see the truth.
You can tell he is fucking like 2/3 to the wind right there.
It is what it is, man. Take care of yourself, sir.
Hey, let me ask you something. All you out there listening. If the police know it wasn't him, why wouldn't they tell me that and refuse to not? Why wouldn't they give a damn? Why would they give me a case number? Why would they want the relevant material? That doesn't really make sense, does it? I didn't think so.
I had issues with you, nor did I ever.
I made sure to make it clear to them. This is not somebody that called the last police department before the new one that we have. This is not somebody. I said, this is somebody that's mainly been in the audience. I was like, I'll be clear with you. I told him, I said, I'm not wanting revenge. I was like, this is, I believe, I'm pretty fucking sure this is the only time, but the standard law is 2 or more unwanted calls. If you'd just called me once, maybe even only twice, and did nothing else, didn't call the police, you'd probably, But this person has wasted tax dollars of you, me, everybody else, and police resources, taking police officers away from being on standby where they could assist, backup needed, other calls, etc. Caused gas to be wasted, caused time to be wasted, caused dispatch time to be wasted, took up a line on dispatch. Let's say they call the non-emergency number. Even if you call the non-emergency number, you're still going through dispatch. You just don't get on the emergency line. You're still recorded. You can't justify that. Anybody that wants to act like, oh, he's lame, he's just using that as, he don't really care. Bull fucking shit, I don't. You can say, oh, you haven't worked before, you worked part-time now for a while, or you don't pay enough taxes part-time. But I have worked since 16, so many different jobs that just about every year besides the last 2, I got a tax return. I got W-2s. For years, I was filing as self-employed and had to pay taxes at the end of the year. I would save money every month, a certain amount. One year I didn't save enough, so the next year I increased it. Because when you work as an independent contractor, you have to pay taxes at the end of the year. Unless you don't file, and then if you don't file and you ever get audited or what have you, they can pull bank records and see, well, this person got money deposited regularly or a check or what have you, bank transfers from a specific individual regularly, almost like in a pay period type format. Huh. Or let's say the person paying you puts down on his records or his checks, whatever, on the memo for, person that's working for me. And then you don't pay taxes at the end of the year or file properly. That's always been a nice upside about having somebody that is a CPA and a CFE that you're related to, because they can help you do what you need to do so you're in line. Let me finish this.
I'll cause you a problem.
About 30 seconds left.
It bless you too, bro. Like, y'all be good, man. Y'all take care. Swear to God, you're not even in my algorithm. It's crazy. I can't even find the channel. That's how.
Now, I gotta call bullshit. You just said a while ago that I'm running my mouth about you. How do you know that if you're not able to find my channel? Lie detector determines that's a lie.
Never had issues with you, nor did I ever want to cause you problems. I just hope you understand what happened. Joe Barron told me that.
And it cut off right there because you only get 4 minutes maximum. But yeah, I believe that at one point that you didn't want to cause me any issues. You just like to sit and chat or what have you, or come on the panel and laugh and stuff. And what I said, what said about me, I believe that. But for whatever reason, you got bored, you got talked into it, you got offered money, you got dared, and you called me. I don't know why. Maybe you did it to curry favor or get on the good side of people. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going into this, but I'm just saying, good God, at all the stuff made within the past 24 hours trying to get me to falter. Did y'all notice how he said, I hope you understand what happened? Translation, I hope you are dumb enough to believe this and accept what I'm saying and take it as fact, and perhaps maybe, don't have the police do their job that they already said they were going to do. They didn't ask me, do you want us to pursue this? Like, I got told it's going to be pursued. Mr. Wilson, it's going to be pursued. Like, I said, I know nothing can be done about the stuff in 2022, statute of limitations and all that. I was reading the law And when I saw what the crimes were and the level, I said, yeah, I might as well just let that go. He's like, yeah. He said, he said, you're right. He said, but he said, we're aware of that from before. And also aware of you saying of yourself. I said, yeah, one of the times that y'all got called and came out here, I was out of line and said something ignorant, and y'all put me up for it. I said, but can I ask you something? If you hadn't been called to come out here, I wouldn't have ended up doing that, would I? Wouldn't have had the opportunity, or it wouldn't have been able to occur. He said, yeah. He said, but at the same time, he said, no matter what, or if we do come, he's like, just don't ever. He said, because when that happens, he said, it's not a matter of, well, they just wanted to do it to get rid of your what. He said, and I'm not saying that the officer could have had that idea, but legally, when stuff like that's said, we've got to turn it in. And then at that point, it's in the hands of the prosecutor and the judge. So we don't have any discretion on that. Just somebody says they're gonna do something to somebody or anybody else themselves, he said, we got no choice, And I was like, yeah, I get it. So shout out to our police department and us having, I haven't come across or interacted with not one new officer that I could make any criticism of, period. There we go. Before we end, I showed y'all the video of Schumer. Has any of y'all ever wondered why short-barreled shotguns are a part of the NFA list? Just curious. You're probably thinking, well, machine guns being a part makes it. I was like, yeah, but you can technically own them though if you follow the, law, which is $200 tax stamp, not one, but I think 2 background checks. It's got to be before 1986, May 1986, manufactured.
Doesn't require a stamp, doesn't require a transfer tax. So
certain.
Today, I want to take a minute to talk about a funky loophole in the NFA.
AR-15s, certain rifles. I've seen the FRT triggers, and I'm surprised they hadn't listed them as a damn. But they don't. The way they operate is not the same as what is considered in the definition of a machine gun. But they damn near fire and have a fire rate that's about the same as.
That the folks at Shockwave were able to figure out and take advantage of to turn into a significant marketing opportunity, because Shockwave sells what sure looks like a short-barreled shotgun, but it is not subject to the provisions of the NFA, doesn't require a stamp, doesn't require a transfer tax. So how does that work? Like, I did a video yesterday on the H&R Handy-Gun, and which was a smoothbore single-shot pistol on the market in the 1920s and 30s that was essentially killed off by the NFA because it became defined as an any other weapon, subject to transfer tax, background check, registration, all that stuff. And I got a lot of comments in that video to the effect.
Yeah, a lot of people think that there's never been a gun registry. The NFA made a registry for all NFA items, so That's a registry.
Of you can go buy a Rossi Brawler, and it's the same thing, but it's not NFA regulated. So clearly, I think there are a lot of people who don't understand the difference between these two, and it's a perfect subject for a video. So let's start with the shotguns, because those are the most common things out there, and they're actually more practical guns. The Rossi Brawler, the H&R Handygun are really kind of, they're very niche guns that don't have a lot of really good practical purpose. I'm going to start here by pulling up the specific exact text of the NFA so that we can explain how this thing does not qualify. So, according to the NFA, the term shotgun means a weapon designed or redesigned, made or remade, and intended to be fired from the shoulder, important, and designed or redesigned and made or remade to use the energy of the explosive in a fixed shotgun shell to fire through a smooth bore, either a number of projectiles, ball shot, or a single projectile for each pull of the trigger, and shall include any weapon which may be readily restored to fire a fixed shotgun shell. So if we get rid of some of the funky language, what we're essentially talking about is a shotgun is a smoothbore weapon that fires shotgun shells from the shoulder, or is intended to be fired from the shoulder. Now, any other...
Oh, so they make these without a shoulder stock. They have like a pistol type grip, and therefore they're not the same. That's smart.
Weapon.
It's kind of well, not smart, but it's clever.
Is a category that was put into the NFA essentially to close loopholes. The NFA originally also had a section prohibiting handguns, and so they needed some way to be able to include this, lest someone be able to take a shotgun, which is legal, and just cut the barrel down really short and say, this isn't a prohibited pistol, this is a shotgun, and therefore it's not subject to the law. So that's why we have, well, short-barreled rifle, short-barreled shotgun, and any other weapon included in the NFA. A short-barreled shotgun, by the way, is a shotgun, as we've just defined it, that has a barrel less than 18 inches or an overall length less than 26 inches. That's pretty straightforward. It's a shotgun with a short barrel. Now, in any other weapon, which this is a registered any other weapon, super shorty, that is defined in the NFA as, quote, the term any other weapon means any weapon or device capable of being concealed on the person and from which a shot can be discharged through the energy of an explosive, a pistol or revolver, having a barrel with a smooth bore, designed or redesigned to fire a fixed shotgun shell. Weapons.
So what if they had what if they put rifling in those? That technically be not included. Seems to be.
With combination. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt here for a minute. There's like half this definition covers combo guns, where you've got a rifle barrel and a shotgun barrel in a over/under configuration.
Like a LeMat.
They're any other weapons because if you cut one down, they didn't want it to be registered as both an SBR and an SBS because it has a rifle barrel and a shotgun barrel, so they put it into AOWs. Those aren't relevant to what we're talking about today. Such term shall not include a pistol or revolver having a rifled bore or rifled bores or weapon designed, made, or intended to be fired from the shoulder and not capable of firing fixed ammunition. So the key elements to an AOW are that it has to be concealable upon the person. And this led to a number of other things that are lumped into the AOW category that are disguised guns. If you have a pen gun, that is an AOW. Even if it's got a rifled barrel, it's not considered a pistol, it's considered an AOW because it is...
So the rifled barrel doesn't make a difference.
Concealable because it doesn't look like a gun. That's why when you have things like the life card, in order to fire it, you have to open it up. And then it's got this very kindergarten-y, but legitimately gun-looking shape, and it is not considered a disguised firearm in fireable configuration. Okay, now, for the purposes of our clever shockwave thing here, the key element in this that they figured out was a combination of the definition of a shotgun and the definition of concealable. So the statute, the NFA, doesn't say what concealable means. It just says if it's concealable on the person and meets these other criteria, it's an AOW. ATF has administratively determined that concealable means it has an overall length less than 26 inches. I think they probably got that from the overall length of SBRs and SBSs, but where it came from is irrelevant to this particular discussion. So if the gun is over 26 inches in length, it is considered not concealable on the person and cannot be considered an AOW. At the same time, the definition of a shotgun, as you recall, says that it is fired from the shoulder. Therefore, if a firearm was not designed to be fired from the shoulder, it cannot be a shotgun. And if it can't be a shotgun, it can't be a short-barreled shotgun, because a short-barreled shotgun is a subcategory of a regular shotgun. It sounds like an element out of The Princess Bride here. But you cannot believe that it is a shotgun because, anyway, all right. So what the folks at Shockwave realized is if they took a shotgun receiver that had never been built as a shotgun, never had a stock on it, it could not be necessarily defined as a shotgun. If they just put a pistol grip on it, something like that, well, it's not designed to be fired from the shoulder. It really kind of can't be fired from the shoulder. Therefore, it cannot be a shotgun. Now, if they had put a short barrel like this on, the result would have been in any other weapon, because it meets all those criteria. But if they make it longer than 26 inches overall, then by ATF policy, it's not concealable, and therefore it can't be an AOW. And it falls into this funky, weird gray zone where
they made it an extra 0.37 inch, 0.37 of an inch longer than 26.
It is not legally a short-barreled shotgun because it's not legally a shotgun, but it is also not legally an AOW, and so it's not regulated by the NFA at all. It falls outside of all of the regulated categories. Now, it is still considered a firearm. So the Gun Control Act of 1968, which regulates things like our whole federal firearms licensing system, the 4473 background check stuff. This Shockwave firearm does fall into that definition because, well, it's a firearm. It shoots shotgun shells. And the GCA doesn't really care how long or concealable or not concealable a firearm is. So what Shockwave ended up with is a gun that's just over 26 inches long, and it can have a short barrel. These typically have 14-inch barrels. You've got this sort of this sweet spot where you make the grip a little bit longer, sort of a bird's head style, well, a Shockwave grip. You put a 14-inch barrel on, you combine that with the receiver length of a typical pump-action shotgun, and you end up with an overall length just over 26 inches, but you can have a much shorter barrel, 4 inches shorter than the shortest typically available legal shotgun barrel. Now, exactly how
that's interesting
useful this is up for some debate. Because you end up with a gun that's still, I mean, it is by ATF's definition and to some extent legitimately not concealable on the person because it's still over 2 feet long, and it doesn't have a shoulder stock, so you're just holding the thing in 2 hands. But they, of course, became quite popular because anything that is illegal or regulated is taboo, and anything that's taboo is highly desirable. And so people wanted this cool, like ATF hates this one trick to get themselves a 14-inch barreled shotgun without having to deal with the NFA. Now, a quick.
Yeah, watch this. Let's see this for those that haven't seen it. Why did I turn the camera on and fucking folks? That's why. Extra, read all about it.
Let's hitch up here.
Oh, we got low on our player.
Gentlemen, robbing thieves, it ain't no crime at all.
Folk like this, they stole what this country could have been. Stay cool, fellas. Act natural. Wait for Hosea to do his thing. This had better work. Looks like there's law over the other side. Have a modicum of faith, John, will you please? Soon as we get out, load everything onto the wagon here. I love that Hosea. He is a true artist.
It's actually pretty smart causing a diversion like that. Get the police's attention over on it.
Gentlemen, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hold-up. Don't do nothing stupid. Who do you think you are? Okay, now then, Arthur, would you please have Senior Bank Manager here open up the vault? Open the vault, come on! Let's make this quick. Combination for these safes.
Tell him the combination. Come on, speak or die. Now, first number.
Got it.
Okay, now, what's the second number?
72. All right, should be one more number.
Last number. Come on.
54.
You get that, Mr. M? 54.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. Holy shit, they weren't joking. What did I tell you?
Get out of here.
Got trouble. Looks like the wall. Come on, let's go. Okay. Think we got a problem out here?
Come out. It's over.
Shit, Abigail.
Dutch, get out here. Get out here now.
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton, let my friend go. Or folks, they are going to get shot unnecessarily.
Your friend? Why would I do that?
Come on, Milton.
It's over. No more bargains. No more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you.
He did. He gave them all the ability to clear off. He just wanted Dutch, but he's fucking tired.
Enough chances.
Come on.
Oh, God, I hate that part.
No!
Oh, God damn it! There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea.
Yeah, this and Dutch hitting his head is where he fucking lost his mind.
Hosea! God damn it! Kill those bastards! Shit! I want those bastards dead. This basket remains. Hosea! They killed Hosea! God damn it! Hold that back! I got an idea. What? Dutch keeps shooting. What are we doing, Dutch? Dutch keeps shooting. I need time to think.
Ooh, face shot.
Of course he is. He's dead. Oh, son of a bitch. We got to go. There's too many of them. I see wagons coming in. Help me out here, Arthur. You want me that big? You coming in? What they got up here?
No shit, this is worse than Blackwater. Those are all Pinkertons too. None of those are regular police.
You alive? Just about. Get over here. You want to talk about this now? We're getting killed here. There's no way that we're getting out that door. Take this. Wall hole through that wall, okay? Fire in the hole! Everyone back! Now get up to the roof and call on their fire. We'll follow you up there. Here. Scott, get up there. I'll cover the rear. We'll get them out of here. And we will. Someone kill this bastard. We got one on the road. You're gonna move. Move now. Over me. Now. Let's go.
Ooh.
Where is everybody? What's going on down there?
We lost control of the bank. The others are trying to hold them off.
Okay.
Maxim gun, Gatling gun. Ooh, right through the freaking mouth.
Arthur! We lost John.
Killed?
Arrested. I couldn't help.
Well, we better go. We'll be next.
What you think?
I reckon me and Lenny try and find a way across the roofs. And if you'll cover us.
Sure. Go on.
Oh, no. No.
We can get across here. Goddamn son of a
Son of a bitch.
He's dead. Oh, God, no. There's nothing we can do.
If you notice, only Arthur and Charles stop. And Javier looks down for a second, but all the rest of them just keep worrying about themselves.
We gotta keep moving. He's dead. Oh, God, no. There's nothing we can do. We gotta keep moving. Got eyes on him? We're gonna have to go. Arthur, go. Here goes. Watch the roof.
All of you, we gotta keep quiet and keep moving, or we're gonna be dead in the next few minutes. Follow me, one at a time. Arthur, you go next. Come on, follow me. Keep it down. There's law everywhere.
Oh, you leave the area now.
Careful, there's more law down there.
Find these men. All of you, find these men. You seen anything? No, not yet.
Shit. Looks like they're heavily patrolling around here. Arthur! Arthur! We can get in here.
Oh, you leave the area now.
I don't believe it.
They knew we were coming. Just like your ferry job in Blackwater. Ain't nothing like that.
Shit.
Well, what now?
I don't know. I don't. This whole town is filled with cops.
Well, how long are we gonna stay here? A few hours?
There's a picture up there if you didn't notice, and it's, hold on,
The town is filled
right there up to the left top. That's a boat. That's where he gets his idea for a boat.
with cops.
Well, how long are we gonna stay here? A few hours?
We go back to camp. They're gonna get every last one of us. I know they're gonna be watching the roads.
Just a coincidental zoom in on his, or focus on his face, looking like,
I got it. A boat.
What you mean?
We stay here till nightfall. Then we sneak on down to the docks. We get ourselves out of here.
Yeah, where?
Any place will do. That's all I got. We leave.
he made
We
Charles get off
lie
the seat.
low. We come back for the rest in a few weeks.
I'm guessing it's that. Or we die out there right now.
Exactly. Now, everybody, calm down. I mean, look at us.
Control of the bank. The others are trying to hold them off.
Okay.
Everybody, just stay calm. Now is not the time to get hysterical. We're going to find that boy. Yep. Arthur, have you seen that boy, Jack?
No.
Where's my goddamn son? Where is he? Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son.
Who took him?
We think the Braithwaite woman took him.
Oh.
Kieran saw a couple of fellows sound like Braithwaite boys.
Where's my son? If anything, where is my son, Dutch Vanderlyn?
We will find him, we will bring him back to you, and we will kill any fool that had the temerity to touch one hair on that boy's head. Abigail, you have my word.
Just get me back, my son.
I will get that boy back, so help me God. Right now.
Dutch, we just heard about Jack. You need some extra guns?
Yeah, why not? Micah, Kieran, anyone strange turns up, you kill him. Rest of you, let's ride. Okay, let's go get that boy back.
They must have figured out what we was up to, Dutch.
Yeah, we just got shot to hell by the Greys in town.
I know, I heard about Sean too. I don't want to even think about that right now. We have to focus on Jack. I swear, I'll kill everyone there. Easy, John. Try to stay calm. I'm fine.
How the hell did they get to him?
I don't know, but we are getting him back and they will pay. I promise you that.
What about the gold?
Who gives a damn about the gold? They got Jack. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think there is any gold. Or if there is, it's hidden somewhere no one knows. What? I've turned every stone.
Christ's sake, Hosea. After all that, another perfect scam.
We underestimated them.
No, they underestimated us. Enough talk. There is no point arguing how we got here. This is where we are. And we are going to fix it. So come on. Okay, get your heads right. Nobody makes a move until I say so. on foot from here.
Kershaw. Now, Jack, we should have stayed out of all of this.
Bit late for that, ain't it? Quiet. We're going to fix this right now.
Like they don't know we're coming.
Come on, let's get this done. John, you sure you're okay? Like I said, I'm fine. Follow my lead. Both these redneck families think they can ruin us? I don't think so.
There they are.
Who steals a goddamn boy? I'm gonna let fly at those sons of bitches. Don, I need you to stay calm. Get down here now, you inbred trash!
What the hell do you want?
This is such a great scene, and the music behind it.
Easy, John.
We've come for the boy. You must have known we would.
Shouldn't have messed with our business now, should you?
Whatever complaint you have with us, alleged or otherwise, that is a young boy. That is not the way you do things. Hand him over.
Get the hell off our land.
If you ain't gonna be civilized about this. Watch those balconies! Do something! I'm here! Cover John, Charles, Lenny, hold fire on the right. Get out of here. Behind the pillars. Arthur, John, Hosea with me. The rest of you, watch out here for any other arrivals. Get in there! Find Jack! And find that Braithwaite woman! Jack! Jack, can you hear me? Jack, you in here? Jack! Jack? Oh, Arthur, get up here and give us a hand!
Barricaded. This must be where they hold up. There's something pushed up against it.
Open the goddamn door! John, Arthur, we'll hold it down here. We got more coming in. Arthur, get out there. We got this door. Grab a rifle by the chair if you need it. You just... That's how you want. Look out! We're coming from the right! You hear me? Looks like you're running. Now, let's run away into that room. can't see a goddamn thing. 1, 2, 3.
Good Lord.
You want me to kill you too, old woman?
You bastards! Where's the boy? We have lived in this house for 120 years. We never had no problems except for
Where
Yankees.
is the boy?
Except for Yankees.
Who took him?
You killed my son!
Oh, and I will surely kill the rest of them unless you start talking.
Oh, I know your time. Common scum.
Where
Oh,
is
Lord,
the boy?
man.
You filth.
All right, we get her out of here.
What about down?
Good Lord. I tell you, sometimes I thought it'd be cool to live back then in that time. But the more I see stuff, I'm like, nope.
Now let's get this hag outside. Any more of her sons to deal with?
No, reckon they're all dead.
That's right. Burn this stuff to the ground. You boys sure Jack in here?
We searched everywhere, Dutch.
And they wonder how the hell the law stayed on them.
You got that one, Arthur?
Guess that's the end of the goddamn cribbage game.
Get over
Put me down! You damn Yankee! I never liked you.
Why'd you take the boy, Mrs. Braithwaite?
You stole my
Boys are off
pickup.
limits.
You stole my horses. Ain't no rules in war, Mr.
Matthews.
Yes, that's it.
Where's the boy?
My sons gave him to Angelo Bronte. So my guess is Saint Denis. Either there or on the boat to Italy.
Let's go.
Arthur, come on.
What we doing with her?
Leave her.
I told you she was crazy.
I don't understand why taking Jack over some liquor and horses. Why not invite them over for a job and then, I don't know, attack them? All right, last one more. This is a cool one.
To kill my people for oil! For oil! Today we ride once more. Ride with me, ride with us! Ride with us against the factory!
I love your courage, son. It is a thing of great beauty.
Stop! Everyone stop!
My son, my last son, don't. When I was your age, I fought. I saw death. I have killed. The men I knew were slain. My firstborn, your brother, had his head smashed by a drunken soldier. My wife had her throat slit.
Damn.
I made peace. I knew not to trust, yet I had no choice. Maybe you were right. Maybe the slow death is
worse than the fast one. Maybe none of these men are good. Maybe a world in which they came to us is a world that we cannot endure. But endure we must.
Father, you are tired.
Do not die for pride, my son. We have suffered too much in this trick. The earth, the water, they have no pride. They endure, and we must endure. My only boy, my precious boy, do not mistake my strength for weakness. As your chief, I implore you.
Your words mean nothing to me, Father.
Don't.
Ride with me! Ah!
How could you say that?
Stop. Please. Stop. Please, Mr. Morgan, after you helped me after we spoke, this is just a trap. My son, my people will all die.
You help this fellow, Arthur?
Please.
What of it?
What else you been doing behind Dutch's back?
What?
The wars are over. We have lost. These young men will be annihilated. Please.
I'll see what I can do. Charles, who else will come with me? Oh, all right, Arthur. Who knows what other secrets I'll learn about? Who else?
I will.
And me. Me too.
Only reason is because Dutch actually wanted them to do this.
Oh, and me. I guess.
All right, let's ride out. What else have you been doing behind my back, Arthur?
I was trying to stop this mess from getting any worse. Maybe that didn't work.
Why the hell would they attack the oil fields? What do you mean? It's perfect.
See, what do you mean it's perfect? That's why he's saying, what have you been doing behind my back? Because Dutch is worried that he could fucking fuck his plan up.
This was your idea?
Partly the army, the government, the industrialists. They've taken everything from these people.
He don't give a shit about those people.
You want to fight back?
You've handed them a death sentence.
Just like John if we hadn't got him out of that prison.
Hey, show some goddamn respect.
You'll know when I ain't showing respect, Bill.
I had a plan. I still have a plan. What plan? What goddamn plan, Dutch? Tahiti? Timbuktu?
That's enough. What's wrong with you all? What happened to loyalty?
Yeah.
Blind loyalty is fucking stupid.
What did? Thank you, Javier. Bill, right now, it doesn't matter how we got here. These men need our help. I have a plan. This is the plan. So either stick with me or cut loose. Because I am tired of this constant descent. Long tired of it. Now come on.
He needs help.
Look up ahead. It's one of them. Are you all right, son?
Eagle flies. He needs help. They all need help.
Quick, somebody help him.
No, go. Please hurry. Help me.
Come on! Yeehaw!
A lot of people don't realize they did motion capture for these games, so all of this was technically acted out and voiced together, and then they did some voice parts to fix things, but they had to crouch, they had to run. The only thing is they have to wear these weird thingamajigs that allow them to animate the animated characters look over them.
It's a massacre. We gotta help these men. Then they want to see eagle flies. There, going across the walkway. Got what you want, Dutch. You coming, Arthur? I'm gonna try and save him. This fight is unwinnable. You go and distract them and let me get to him. Have it your way. The rest of you ride with me. Let's meet up at the factory. Let's ride! Yeah! Go with him. Try and help there. I'm better off alone. We're riding with you. Come on, then. Yeah! Let's ride! Off the horses. We need to get to eagle flies. Come on. Let's find eagle flies. Where's that tower? Hey, all these sons of bitches. You ain't no man. Ah! Bunch of cowards. He's always today. How many of you does it take? Like a goddamn You bastard! Arthur, get up. Thank you. All of you. We need to go. Where are my men? Where are my men? We saw some fighting by the factory. That's where Dutch is gone. Let's go, quick! Any men we see, we must save them. Let's find the others. We need to get to the factory building. Where's Colonel Favors? Send them out here. Let's cut down the road. Kill them, son of bitches. Let's move. Now walk away from here. Yes. Come on. Kill you. Look out. More of them. More coming in by train. This regiment isn't joke. We got more coming in. Push up. Leave you in the dirt. Call yourself soldier?
Good God, that's how the hell do you make that type of shot with no dead eye? Lord.
I warned you. You're cowards, all of you. Come on, quick! Let's go through the train! Let's move up. Riders coming down that hill. There's guns to the others. Let's move up. Hey! Arthur, get over here. So good of you to join us. Hello, son. Hey, saved your life. You did. Hey, you're quite the hero, Arthur, ain't you?
Just a regular good guy, same as always.
What is it with you, Arthur? What is it?
I don't get you. Don't get you no more.
Oh, the doubting. The doubting. Come on, get him out of here. All of you. Come on. Let's go finish things.
Finish what?
The doubts. You know why I wanted them to attack this place?
I have no idea.
Javier, you get them and you go.
Until I find all my men. I'm not leaving.
As you wish. Rest of you, get out of here.
I'm staying with you.
We're getting our ticket out of here. We need to find the office.
It's upstairs on the other side. I broke in here before to get those papers for Eagle Flies.
That's better, Arthur. A little help.
Come on, son. What are we looking for?
Money, you fool. The money. There's state bonds here. Lots of them. I thought you were paying attention. Old Cornwall had a deal with the state. He was being paid to develop the region against the federal government's wishes, as they didn't want problems with the Indians. Anyway,
so we get it. We're done. We're almost free.
Yes. If we're right. We've had tough times. The toughest of times. But come on. Don't doubt me no more. Search the place. They gotta be here somewhere.
I don't know. I've been here before.
Check that cupboard by the door.
I got some cash. How much?
I got him. I got him. I got him. This is it. The state bonds.
How much?
It's a few $1,000s worth, maybe more. Oh, we are nearly there. Arthur, we're nearly there. Mr. Morgan, let's go home. Let's get out of here, Arthur.
He's gonna leave Arthur like he left John. I can't problem that
Did you hear that?
hitting his head.
Gentlemen, we're here for you.
Your friend?
Get in there. Shoot him. Find him now.
Come on, Arthur. We have got to get out of here. I'm going to blast it. Cover me, Arthur.
on! Dad? I need help!
Son of a bitch.
I need help! You silly fool! Come on!
You saved my life more than once. To get mine for yours, it's as it should be.
Come on! We need to go. You ran away.
I would have drew on him. I don't know why Arthur still doubts it after this, but yeah, he sat there and just walked away from him.
Oh, I did no such thing. Don't be a fool. They could be back here any minute. We did it, gentlemen. Well, we got some money. And with the train job, well, we got a whole lot of money.
And why don't they leave right now? That's what I never understood.
Everything
They had
is
plenty of
coming
money.
together exactly as I planned.
I've got to take the boy to his father.
As you wish. Usually is nowadays.
Sure.
Come on. We got to get back to camp and prepare. Let's ride.
I'll be back when I can. I'll stay with you.
And me, of course.
And so will I.
No, get out of here. Please. This ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Be safe, Arthur.
All right, come on. Let's get him to Wapiti as fast as we can. Hold on, my friend.
Our men. We must go back for the bodies. We will. Save your strength.
My friend, I'm sorry about this, about all of this.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
You know, Dutch is... I guess my thinking is he used you.
Wait, Arthur! Try to stay with us, Arthur. So, what were you saying?
He wasn't trying to help anyone but himself and his own crazy principles.
We're grown men. Nobody made us do anything.
Maybe I'm talking for my people as much as for yours. We saw he turned crazy and we couldn't believe it and we followed him anyway. They should never have gone this far.
You seen the situation on the reservation. Better to die fighting than sick and weak.
Maybe, but your people deserve better. You okay, Charles?
Not really. All this death, and for what? Just so we can have enough money to be able to run away from what we've done?
There used to be some reason to it. Lines that couldn't be crossed. We even helped some folk. Those lines have been gone for some time now.
The time has come for us to draw our own lines, Arthur. Decide where we go from here.
I swear, back there, Dutch just stood and watched. If it wasn't for Eagle Flies, I'd be...
I know. I feel like he's descended into the kind of man he told us never to be.
Maybe. He's just become more who he really is. I don't know anymore. I just feel like a fool.
That money, those bonds, whatever it is, I don't want to set. There's too much blood on it.
Let's just get this boy to his father. Your friend here, my friend, he's a brave man.
Fearless. Always has been. This won't be in vain. We will try to round up more men from the north, wherever we can. Many are ready to fight.
No, this is over. For all of us.
Peter! Yes. Peter! It's okay, brother. Save your breath. We're not too far. I know, brother. We're getting you there as fast as we can.
Josh. It's the chief's son. I think he's been shot. Oh no, he is wounded.
Bring him to me. My son. What are they gonna do now? They must move. And fast. I'll stay and help them. Yeah, I'll stay too. No, my friend. You have others who need you. Good people. I'm sorry, but we must pack and move.
Please, drink. Drink this. Hast du Minute? Wenn ich besser Englisch könnte. Sie haben uns gerettet, als wir wirklich Hilfe brauchten. Und jetzt können wir sie nicht retten. Aber
It's the family, the German family he saved. I'm gonna watch all this, but I want to see a part of it.
and his men took it to Van Horn to be put on a boat and tried.
I gotta get going.
They came and took Abigail. I saved Jack. We hid, but they took Abigail.
Who did?
Agent Milton and his men took her to Van Horn to be put on a boat and tried for murder.
I am sorry to hear that.
We gotta let her go. John's, well, sorry, son. Without John, she's just bait. Got a bunch of money, Dutch. She's just a girl. They won't do nothing to her. But me and the boys know. Yep. We need to keep riding on this one, Dutch. You know it. Every man here knows
We
it.
just gonna let the boy be made an orphan? It ain't like that. What is it like?
I want to live, cowpoke. I still got the choice. Dutch, it's just a girl.
You're right. Micah, it pains me to say it, Arthur, but he's right. Hutch! Come on, boys. Yeah! I guess that's that then. All them goddamn years.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go get her. You and me is all we need.
Miss Tilly. Here. Take this. You take this money, too. Take Jack, and you wait at Copperhead Landing for for Abigail and Mrs. Adler.
Thank you, Arthur.
You're a good girl. You live a good life now, you hear?
All right, Arthur. I'll miss.
Me too, sweetheart. Me too. Jack, come here. Be brave, son. I'm gonna go get your mama. Mrs. Adler, ride with me.
If they're putting her on a boat, they'll probably dock at the north end of town. So I reckon we should go in the other way.
Sure, I guess. Oh, God, those goddamn bastards.
Look, just follow me, okay? We're gonna get this done, Arthur.
Now he don't care if he orphans his friend's child so long as he gets rich. All his goddamn talk all them years. Seems like it was always a lie. Before he went crazy. What a mess.
Sure. Guess he began to believe he was God or something.
I don't know. I'm sorry you got dragged into this. Into us.
Listen, if you hadn't shown up in my house that night, I'd be dead. And even this bullshit beats dead.
Thought I could find a way to get John, Abigail, and Jack out of this mess. Give them. There you are, you bastard. I got you. Shit.
Over there! Take him! Get that asshole! That's far enough, you son of a bitch! Got yourself oh, you're dead! Get after him!
Okay, ladies, let's get out of here.
Calm down, Mr. Morgan. That's quite a cough.
Sure. Tuberculosis. I'll be dead soon. And you with me, Mr. Milton.
You'll be dead, sure. But I'm gonna be just fine. We offered you a deal, Mr. Morgan. You should have taken it.
I'm a fool, Mr. Milton.
Not all you boys have quite so many scruples. Old Micah Bell.
Micah? You mean Molly?
Molly O'Shea. Sweated her a couple of times, never talked a word, had to let her go. Micah Bell. We picked him up when you boys came back from the Caribbean, and he's been a good boy ever since.
Okay. Okay.
Using your strength, Mr. Morgan.
You're still a yapping dog, Mr. Milton.
Horrible man.
We need to get the hell out of here.
What happened to Jim?
That's the way it is.
You saved my life. You're
You know, all that ever mattered to me was loyalty. That's all I ever believed in.
Maybe it's a sign, Arthur. Try. Try to do the good thing.
Shine light into darkness. Shine light into darkness.
Get them bags packed up quick, Miss Grimshaw. Come on, all of you.
Well, we're doing our best.
Hurry. We ain't got long. Hurry.
We just got plenty of time, Micah. We all need to have a little chat.
Black Lung, you're back. Hooray.
I just saw Agent Milton, Dutch. Abigail shot him. She's okay. Not that you care too much about that. You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton.
What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke?
You talked.
That's a goddamn lie.
Dutch.
Dutch, think of the future.
Milton told me.
And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him?
It all makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
Dutch, think.
Dutch, be practical now.
Dutch!
John?
You left me. You left me to die. My boy, I didn't have a choice. John, I didn't have a choice. Left me. All of you, you pick your side now because this is over. All them years, Dutch, for this snake.
Oh, be quiet, cowpoke. Be quiet. You live in the clouds.
No, you be quiet, Mr. Bell, and put down your gun.
There's Pinkertons coming fast.
Now! Who amongst you is with?
For Dutch not to automatically see Micah was bad because maybe it's implied, well, she was on Arthur's side pointing a gun at him. So Dutch figured, she wasn't loyal, but he asked here, who's with me and who's betraying me? Hello?
Me!
That was the damn glue to the camp. She made sure everything worked and got done.
And who is betraying me? Well, Javier.
A lot of people think that Javier doesn't point his gun at them. He does. It's just you can't see it because it cuts. But somebody uses a camera angle to where you can keep looking at Javier. He doesn't point his gun at first or fast at them, but he slowly brings it down, pointed up, and he does eventually point it at them.
For yourself. He's lying.
Look over to the left. See, he's putting it up.
He's
got it pointed up.
lying.
And now he's starting to angle it. It's still pointed up. See, it cuts the camera, but if I had the mod to where I could cut the camera back to him, he does bring it down.
Put your guns down!
God damn it! Move! You ready, John? Yeah. Everyone get down!
This is Agent Ross with the Pinkerton.
Agent Ross with the Pinkerton Detective Agency. All right, I gotta go. I gotta be over there at 8:30. Everybody have a good day. Peace and blessings to y'all. Hey Kim, morning. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the comment. I didn't have a lot of comments going on, so after a while I stopped looking. But see y'all later.